Step 4 of analysing argument is to identify any unstated reasons. Now, this is a final skill that you need to develop in spotting reasons and how they function. You need to be able to spot silent reasons which, though they're not stated, need to be logically present in some form or other for the argument to work. We just looked at a couple of examples with our simple joint reasons argument about Jodie and the sunbathing. If one of those reasons had not been stated, the unstated reason would nonetheless be necessary, and without it the conclusion wouldn't be supported. Another important place where unstated reasons might be found is just around the basic reason. In other words, we might find a background assumption, a background unstated reason. So in an example that tries to establish that God is loving, for example, an argument that says that God is loving, the unstated reason or background assumption is that God exists. We have now introduced all 4 steps in analysing argument, which is the first stage of our overall approach to hacking argument. We're now ready to move on to stage 2 of hacking argument, evaluating argument. But please, if you need to, rewind the film and revisit what we've covered until you've got it really clear in your head. So stage 2 of hacking argument, evaluating argument. Most of you will find that evaluating argument is something that comes more naturally to you than analysing its component parts and how they function. The most important gain from our hack so far is that you'll hopefully have a clearer idea of what argument is and how a conclusion is supported by reasons. We're deliberately avoiding all the technical, logical jargon and critical reasoning jargon because we're only interested in stripping argument down to its bare structures so that you can get straight into the mechanics of how it works or doesn't work.